Senator Tommy Tuberville. Senator, it's always good to see you. DNI Gabbard releases revelations about Obama, Comey, Brennan, and that gang. Now we learn that James Comey's FBI rigged the Hillary Clinton investigation, so we would never know how badly she damaged our national security when they didn't probe those crucial thumb drives. Senator, where is your party's push for accountability?
Well, thanks for having me on, Chris. What a colossal cover-up this has been. I got here right after Joe Biden took office, and it has been a disaster of us as Republicans, most Republicans, watching this go down. It is a huge cover-up. They've tried to push a narrative that basically they want to change our country that's something it's not. They wanted to take all the ability of us as Republicans, as Americans, to try to keep our country going in the right direction. But the mainstream media, the Democrats, and a few Republicans have pushed this narrative of let's do it the right way, let's make sure we're doing the right thing. It's been something that I've been shocked at since I've been here. And now we're finally seeing things start to leak out, the truth of really what happened. The American people are going to find out. It is going to be fun up here to watch all this start taking a narrative, a true narrative of what really happened, of the Democrats trying to change this country into a socialist communist country for the last 4 years. These people need to lawyer up, and they need to find out really what it's really like to be under the gun, putting their hand up, testifying in front of people all over this country, because it's going to be much watched as we look at all this narrative being brought forward.
Well, Senator, you know, getting real Americans put into prosecutorial positions would help bring this accountability to these lawless Democrats. There are a number of confirmations for U.S. attorney backed up in the United States Senate right now. Some have been waiting for months. Has Leader Thune committed to you that this backlog will be done away with before the August recess?
Well, we've talked about that. We're trying to catch up. The problem, Chris, is the Democrats are playing four corners of basketball here. Slow play. They don't give back any time. It's a lot of fundamental errors that have happened, not just from here in the Senate, but also the White House. We have to have some firepower. We have to be able to fight back. But at the end of the day, we're going to get this done, even if we have to stay up here weekends through August. The Democrats don't think that we'll stay up here and work. Guess what? We'll stay up here and work. We'll have enough people up here to get a quorum to make sure that we push the agenda. And if they don't want to take a vacation, we don't have to take one.
Wow, I think you're breaking some news right there. The Senate actually works. That's some big news, Senator. Look, over the weekend, an off-duty CBP officer was shot in the face by an illegal alien suspect. In Wisconsin, an illegal alien was finally arrested by ICE after he allegedly decapitated a woman and stored her body 3 months after a nutjob Illinois judge let him walk free on those gruesome charges. And then there's Hunter Biden. He's upset with Americans for trying to stop illegal immigration and the effort to deport illegal aliens. Listen.
All these Democrats say, you have to talk about and realize that people are really upset about illegal immigration. You. How do you think your hotel room gets cleaned? How do you think you got food on your table? Who do you think washes your dishes? Who do you think does your garden?
First, Senator, comment on our men and women in uniform being put in harm's way by your Democrat colleagues there. Then respond to Joe Biden's son, who Joe Biden said was the, quote, smartest guy I know, end quote. Go ahead.
This is coming from somebody that's never had a job, Joe Biden's son. He's lived off his dad for many, many years. And so whatever you get from him, you can take as a grain of salt. Again, but he's coming back even at his Democrat team, the members that have actually pushed everything towards the Republicans. But 800% surge of assault on our law enforcement officers in this country. Our justice system, Chris, is in shambles. Judges taking people that are arrested, letting them go in the front door, go out the back door. That is stopping as we speak. But we have to continue to push that. Again, the Democrats pushed a lot of these judges out in the last few years They're overwhelmed all over the country of being very lax on crime. But if we don't take our neighborhoods back and our streets back, we do not have a country. And we've got to do that. But we've got to protect our law enforcement people. They get up every day, ICE, Border Patrol, they get up every day, put a badge on, a gun on their side, and not knowing whether they're going to come back or not. President Trump gave them authority, and they need to take that authority. If they shot at, they need to shoot back. We need to take advantage of what's going on right now and make sure we take our streets back because the Democrats have could care less about that. They want their voters to vote for them, so they're not. That's the voters for the Democratic Party. These people that breaking all these laws all over the country.
Yeah, and isn't it funny that Hunter Biden says that the millions of illegal aliens the Democrats allowed to break in, their job is to clean our hotel rooms and clean our toilets and all that kind of stuff. And these Democrats have the gall to call us racists.